What if anxiety, depression, and brain fog weren't just disorders of the mind, but reflections of how the brain is being fueled? For decades, psychiatry has searched for answers in neurotransmitters, synapses, and serotonin. But what if the real key lies deeper, within the cell, within the mitochondria, within metabolism itself? Today, we explore a new frontier in mental health, the connection between mood and metabolism. And at the center of this movement stands Dr. Georgia Eadie, MD, psychiatrist and author of Change Your Diet, Change Your Mind, whose pioneering work reveals how nutrition, not medication, may hold the power to restore emotional balance and cognitive clarity. Before we get too deep into this topic, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This will help bring the truth about health and healing to the thousands of people who need to hear this message. Now back to the episode. Every thought, every emotion, every feeling depends on the brain's energy supply. Our neurons, those intricate high-demand cells, consume nearly 20% of the body's total energy. They require a constant, steady flow of fuel to fire properly. When that energy source becomes erratic, so does the mind. Modern diets, rich in refined carbohydrates and processed seed oils, create volatile blood sugar swings, oxidative stress, and neuroinflammation. These metabolic imbalances impair neurotransmitter function, reduce mitochondrial efficiency, and drive mood instability, Britsky et al., 2018. In contrast, when energy supply becomes stable, when the brain runs on ketones instead of glucose, mood and cognition often stabilize as well. This is the essence of metabolic psychiatry, the study of how nutrition affects brain chemistry and mental wellness. Imagine the human brain not as a machine designed for processed food, but as an ancient organ, evolved through millions of years of scarcity, fasting, and fat-based fuel. Our ancestors didn't graze every few hours. Their bodies cycled naturally between feeding and fasting, switching effortlessly from glucose to fat metabolism. Today, this elegant system has been hijacked by the constant presence of carbohydrates. The result: chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and the slow unraveling of mental stability, Mansour et al., 2021. Dr. Eadie describes this mismatch as a metabolic malfunction of modernity. Our dietary landscape, dominated by ultra-processed, hyper-palatable foods, creates biochemical chaos in the brain, and for many, that chaos manifests as depression, anxiety, or cognitive decline. The ketogenic diet, originally developed in the 1920s to treat epilepsy, is now being recognized as a powerful tool for brain health. By reducing carbohydrates and emphasizing fat as the primary fuel, the ketogenic diet shifts the body into ketosis, a metabolic state where the liver produces ketone bodies such as beta-hydroxybutyrate. Unlike glucose, ketones burn clean. They generate less oxidative stress and provide a stable, efficient source of energy for neurons, Gano et al., 2014. In recent years, clinical research has shown promising results. Patients with bipolar disorder experience mood stabilization. Individuals with major depressive disorder report improved focus and motivation. People with schizophrenia show cognitive enhancement and reduced psychotic symptoms, Britsky et al., 2018, Campbell et al., 2023. Dr. Eadie emphasizes that ketosis isn't a fad. It's a return to the brain's original fuel source. The brain loves ketones, she writes, because they deliver energy efficiently, reduce inflammation, and stabilize neuronal communication. This is not about restriction. It's about restoration, restoring the metabolic harmony that modern diets have disrupted. For some, even low-carb diets don't go far enough. The carnivore diet, a complete elimination of plant foods, has gained attention as a radical yet effective intervention for chronic inflammation, autoimmune disease, and even mood disorders. By removing potential triggers, lectins, oxalates, and plant anti-nutrients, this approach simplifies digestion and minimizes immune activation. Patients report profound calm, improved concentration, and the lifting of long-standing depression. Peterson and Peterson, 2020. Although controlled trials are limited, early case studies and self-reports suggest remarkable neuropsychiatric benefits. For individuals sensitive to carbohydrates, certain fibers, or plant compounds, the carnivore approach can act as a metabolic reset, allowing the nervous system to regain equilibrium. Dr. Edie herself experimented with a carnivore diet and observed sharper mental clarity, reduced anxiety, and steady energy, findings she discusses candidly in her clinical talks. While this diet isn't for everyone, it highlights the growing recognition that mental health begins in metabolic health. Dr. Georgia Edie's message bridges neuroscience and nutrition. As a Harvard-trained psychiatrist, she began questioning why her patients' mental health improved more from changing their diet than from medication. Her book, Change Your Diet, Change Your Mind, Edie, 2024, synthesizes 2 decades of clinical experience and research into one central truth. The brain is an energy-hungry organ, and when its fuel supply breaks down, so does its function. Edie's framework empowers patients to address root causes, insulin resistance, inflammation, and nutrient deficiencies, rather than masking symptoms. She teaches that healthy fats, complete proteins, and micronutrients such as B vitamins, zinc, and omega-3s are not optional. They are the raw materials for neurotransmitters and myelin sheaths, the infrastructure of thought itself. Through her work, she reframes psychiatry as metabolic medicine for the brain. Growing evidence now supports this paradigm. A 2021 review in Frontiers in Psychiatry linked insulin resistance directly to depression and cognitive dysfunction, Mansour et al., 2021. A randomized trial in nutrients showed that ketogenic therapy improved both mood and energy metabolism in adults with treatment-resistant depression, Campbell et al., 2023. Research in the Journal of Physiology revealed that ketone bodies reduce oxidative damage and enhance mitochondrial biogenesis, vital for mood stability, Gano et al., 2014. And population studies continue to connect high glycemic load diets to greater rates of anxiety and depressive symptoms, Gangwish et al., 2015. The conclusion is clear. The foods we eat don't just shape our bodies, they shape our minds. In a world where depression has become the leading cause of disability, perhaps the answer has been sitting on our plate all along. The ketogenic and carnivore diets challenge the conventional belief that mental illness begins in the mind. They suggest it may begin in the mitochondria, in how we power our neurons and nourish our synapses. As Dr. Edie writes, food is not just fuel, it's information. Every bite we take sends biochemical messages to the brain. Some ignite inflammation and despair, others, clarity and calm. If we change those messages, if we change the way we eat, perhaps we truly can change the way we think. So, as you finish this video, ask yourself, what story is your diet telling your brain today? If you found this video inspiring, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the science of mind, metabolism, and human potential. For more information about our clinic, please go to drvictoriamunoz.com or see link in description below. We have helped thousands of people regain their health and vitality, and we can help you. I am Dr. Victoria Muñoz. Until next time, take care.